Yes. Oh, you got the little Dyson vacuum hour. Is it amazing?
Oh, I've had that thing forever. I love it.
I
Yeah.
really want one.
It's worth the money, yeah, because I don't use anything else but that.
What I really want is a Dyson hair dryer, but I can't see me spending that.
Yeah,
$500 on it.
that's a lot.
I go look at it all the time, and I'm just like, I don't think I can spend almost $500 on a hair dryer.
No, I don't think so either. Big colors.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it.
Here we get a little bright.
I don't know what's going on here. You taking this set off, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where's this? Where's what? Find something to watch. Can you sit here and find? Get this off. All right.
We're back. The defendant in this case professed her innocence to vital until the point that the judge ruled against her. The plaintiff feels vindicated and implies this will not be their last day in court.
Oh, Lord. What you got on?
I don't know, right?
What is she wearing?
How about you love alcohol, I guess? That's a 48%. Yeah. Okay. Are you serious? Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying this on TV.
You have your chance to change your mind before Hot Topics is over.
Okay. That's a commitment.
All right, well, I'm going to move along, but if you pay attention to what I'm talking about.
Okay.
At the same time, think maybe you want to swap out that.
Right.
If you saw the debate last night, that makes you want to be on.
Right.
Because they all were, apparently.
Yeah.
How horrible. So the Whitney Houston hologram, everybody, kicked off its tour last night in England. And the reviews are, well, one person said, didn't we almost have it all? Yes, darling, but not tonight. Another person said, it's not right, and it's definitely not okay. People found it creepy and just totally blowing their minds with the creativity of the whole thing. It wasn't 2 hours like we were originally led to believe, thank goodness. It was 1 hour. So you go in there for 1 hour, you take a look at something that you've never seen in your life. Whitney, they said, or the hologram, was mostly backstage, not in back of the stage, but you know, way back there, while the background dancers did most of the thing. And the Whitney hologram was basically just shuffling her feet. But Whitney wasn't a dancer to begin with, so I do mind the hologram. I don't mind going just to spy on it, just like I told you, like stay there for 10 minutes, just to see the creativity of it all, you know? Like, to me, that does look like Whitney. It was nothing like her. Well, for a hologram. Well, her cousin Mia said that she's angry about it, and so is Clive Davis. They want it shut down. In the meantime, her brother Gary, who's married to Pat Houston, the commandeer of the dance, anyway, Gary was supposed to be listed as
a background singer.
or was it Michael?
No, Gary.
Okay, Gary.
Background singer.
But he wasn't there, and Pat is. I'll say it again. I think that this is just a total money grab, and this is so creepy and weird. Opening act was Rob Green. Do you know who Rob Green is? Neither do I. I don't know. I don't know. Whitney had a live opening act. It wasn't a hologram. That's him, Rob Green. And it probably was Scheming Pat's artist. You know, Scheming Pat trying
A more money grab. No, I don't know. We don't know. I don't know if that's our artist or not.
to... Nor do I.
Right.
The Whitney Hologram Tour continues tomorrow night in Liverpool. Did you hear about that Hot Pockets heiress? I mean, isn't that a hoot? We talked about this story when it first came out, but it was so long ago, you all might not have even been paying attention to the whole college scandal. Maybe you were distracted with Bill Cosby or the now dearly departed Harvey Weinstein, who's over at the Rikers Island. Good morning, inmates. People got mad at me yesterday, Suzanne, because I asked you, please stop having people laugh. But you realize what you did, right?
Yeah, well,
Wagmeister was here.
Yeah.
This is a very monumental thing.
Yeah.
And people who watch through the TV, they always hear my microphone is on. And Jody does her job real well. But when you all clap as co-hosts, you miss out on the conversation that I'm having. So there are more people watching than you all in here. So technically speaking, this matters more, I guess, in passing the story. But for you all to be adequate co-hosts, I need you to hear what's going on in here. So when she encourages clapping, and then you all just start clapping, me and Wagmeister are still talking, and she's talking about something monumental for which I didn't want anybody to miss a beat. So that's why I was saying, please.
I know people who are all mad. They thought you yelled at me when you.
Yeah, well, pick a face. Pick a face.
Exactly.
I wasn't yelling at anybody. I was trying to make sure my co-hosts got the adequate information so that they're well informed, Norman.
Right.
So that is Hot Pockets, Eric. Okay, so her father and her uncle discovered Hot Pockets. Who doesn't like a Hot Pocket? Well, I don't eat them anymore, but you know, especially if you have kids, that was like a food group. You know, then they came out with lean pockets, and we thought we had to lose some weight. Lean pockets with the turkey inside. Anyway, the heiress was sentenced to 5 months in prison yesterday for her role in the college cheating scandal thing. Now, to me, 5 months is not long enough. I'm sorry. This girl has grown up privileged all of her life. And sometimes, you know, people like this need to be taught a more stiff lesson about how you just can't run over the law while the rest of us pay, or, you know, we'd be under the jail. Instead, she's 5 months in jail. She'll probably go to one of those Camp Cupcake jails. She's 49 years old. Her name is Michelle. She was also ordered to pay a mere $100,000. Excuse me, no, she paid a mere $100,000. Because to me, this is not enough for going to jail. You know, you would think that she would pay millions, and that's why she'd be in trouble. But pay is pay. You know, our kids have to apply properly. She paid $100,000 for her daughter's ACTs to be doctored. Now, I don't know what kind of daughter you have, but the SATs are way harder than the ACTs. A lot of kids choose these days. I didn't even know what an ACT was when I did it.
That's all I took. In the Midwest, in Chicago, that's all we took was the ACT.
Well, you know that's the easier test. I learned that I was applying to colleges.
Right.
You know, he did okay on the SATs, but he was applying to schools who accepted ACT test scores. And he let me know that it's a lot easier to take. Even his tutoring him for it, but it's a lot easier to take. So I don't know what kind of dumbbell order you have. But so she paid $100,000 to get the ACTs doctored, and then another $200,000 to have one of her daughters named beach volleyball recruit to USC. The girl probably has never volleyed or bowled in her life. So all the mom at 49 has to do, right, go to jail for 5 months. She's paying a $250,000 fine, and I guess she'll be on probation. Now look, Debbie, you have the world at your feet. You're the queen of all Hot Pockets. Well, you know what? I hope you learn your lesson from this. This was definitely not worth it. No.
Tell me.
It wasn't worth it. She starts serving her sentence on April 7th. Look at this. She's got a whole month to pack up her diamonds. Chloe's got that friend Malika. You know, one of those twins? Okay, this is her. I know, she looks really pretty pregnant. I forgot, I don't know who will be the father. I don't really follow her like that. Oh?
A rapper, OT Genesis. You need to cut it.
Oh. Oh, okay. I know that. Okay. Anyway, so they're pregnant and she's being mommy shamed because she's planning her mommy makeover before she gives birth. Malika posted a picture with a plastic surgeon saying, I'm fully booked for my post-pregnancy makeover. I can't wait. And Instagram people are calling her spoiled and shallow. Gee, jealous much? Jealous much? I'll tell you something. And she can go to the gym and she can go hiking and do all that other kind of stuff. But, you know, if you have the money and you have the bravery and you're not going into debt, you know, your kids are still taken care of and there's still a roof over her head, why wouldn't she? You know, look, I had 2 5-month miscarriages. By the time I got into that 6th month with Young Kev, and I knew I was in the clear, you know, the cyclage, you know, so here I am. Look, no, this is like a week before I delivered. I weighed 297 pounds, and honey, at my 6th month of birth, I had the surgeon on the phone from bed rest. I'm like, I want this, that, the third. Yes! Get out of your mind. Don't think it's time to gym down after this catastrophe. Yeah. My promise was that I was going to, you know, get it done and then promise myself never to have it untuck again. You know, like I swam this morning. I like to swim. I don't do a whole lot of exercise, but I do stuff. I push back from the table when I try to watch my stuff. I don't want to waste the money, but yup, that's 297 pounds. I only lost 4 pounds for the new person. And I'm looking like, what the hell? I had all my stuff, I had the full makeover line. Okay, so over in Staten Island, Drita, the mob wife, Drita Devonzo, well, she got some really great news, and I mean really great news, because remember back in December, we told you that Drita and her husband were arrested when the cops were observing them from afar, had the search warrants all ready, ran up to the front door, boom, boom, boom. They opened the door like, we're not letting you in, you don't have a search warrant. They were like, oh yes, here's the search warrant, and we've been following you. They went in that house, their 12-year-old daughter was there. They found weed, guns, scale, with some stuff on it, of white persuasion. Ziploc bag, like ready to zip and lock and make business. Well, the news that Drita found out is that all the charges against her and her husband were dropped. Now, how does that happen? I mean, I'm happy, but how do they observe you from afar because your nosy neighbors called, because the nosy neighbors called the FBI, is saying, this is bigger than the Staten Island police, okay? We are seeing all kinds of activity going on in this house all the time. They've got a child living in there, and you all need to come over here. So instead of them going right to the house and knocking, they observe them for like a month or so. Okay? So across the street in unmarked cars, they get, you know, down low with a periscope. But he's still facing federal charges. So now he's probably still on probation. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, we've only known him for being a criminal. And she likes that type. But Drita is free. And look, Drita, I don't know what. And how is your 12-year-old daughter? Can you imagine the feds coming in there, screaming and yelling, the scales tipping over, weed falling out everywhere? Guns, bullets. What the hell? All right, everyone, look, it's National Celery Day. We've got more great shows for you. Up next, for next mission, on the couch, for the first time, so grab a snack and come on down.
Ring the alarm! Spring forward into your week with a hot Monday. We're kicking off all the headlines from the weekend. Plus, pick our humongous trendy and wendy deals before they sell out. Don't be late for this important date.
Monday on a new Wendy. Wendy Williams is brought to you buy America's Best, where you won't overpay for glasses or contacts.
Wow, you made a mistake.
You just don't know like I do.
No, you paid too much for those glasses. And go to America's, where 2 pairs and a free exam are just $69.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Buttercream.
The first ingredient in this Cliff Bar is brown rice syrup, which is another name for sugar. In this kind bar is heart-healthy almonds with the taste of dark chocolate and 75% less sugar than the leading Cliff Bar. Be kind to yourself.
This week at Macy's, get an extra 25% off spring trends with a coupon on Macy's Bar. That's on top of already great deals like designers for him, 25 to 40% off. 40% off at his own kids list. And bedding now 40 to 50% off. Now at Macy's.
That's Slow Dog. Look at that. Wow. Now that's Snoop Dogg.
And drive with the General. Discover how low you can go with a quote from the General Insurance. Go to the General and save some time. Boris Kojo and Nicole Ari Parker probably won't have an intimate date night in England. But they might.
How are you?
Your house smells really clean.
So clean.
And then the floor.
I don't know if we should watch.
Oh no. It was so fresh.
We love being on the floor. Good thing you cleaned the pines off here. It's that kind of clean.
Our first guest is a former member of Saturday Night Live, and now he's starring in a new show. It's called Outmatched. Take a look.
You know, half the reason Vita married me was because her parents hated me. They forbidden her from seeing me.
There were a lot of over my dead bodies out of my room. And no, everyone else stay. He leaves. No, stay where you are. Don't feel bad for him. Put down the roles. You sit. You down. He leaves. And lock the door on your way out. And start with the top lock, because it's a tricky door. You gotta lift up and pull out. Because it's been swollen since the rain.
Please welcome to the next show. I like your rose.
Thank you very much. J.D. Clothiers hooked me up in L.A. He is a big fan.
You look very nice.
Thank you so much.
Let me give you some shoe cam.
Want to do some shoe cam?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ferragamo's.
Okay.
Trying to do it.
Wow.
I get my Nick Cannon on, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I've known you for so long.
Yes, Wendy. I believe that because I don't know if you remember this story. I had a book out, your girlfriends only know so much, and you were my first interview ever. I came to New York to do press, I came to your radio show, and as soon as I walked in, I just went up to you and I was just like, I'm just so excited.
Is that a nice sign?
Yes, you treated me really nice. I was nervous.
Okay.
I was nervous. You treated me so nice, and until this day, we just had this relationship with, seems like it's going on for like 10 years.
Yeah. Look, congratulations on the sitcom. This is big for them.
The sitcom is big, and I feel like just being on this couch is big.
You were never video, you only did Hot Talk Time.
Yes, and I feel like, wow, somebody wants to interview me, like, mama. My mama said, I'm going to win, she wants to talk to me. Wear a suit. I said, yes, ma'am.
But look, so where do you film the sitcom?
We're in LA, we film off of Pico, 20th Century Lot, the Fox lot. And it's great because if you ever do multicam life, you get a great schedule.
We don't know what that means.
Multicam is like on a stage platform where versus single cam, you're out on location somewhere. But you start at a certain time every day, you're done at a certain time every day.
Nice.
And with my young girls, you know, it's great. I'm able to pick them up from school every day.
Is everybody there a father? I know
Yes,
Big's a father.
has
He's
two
a father.
boys. Maggie's single, Maggie Lawson from Sight. You know Jason Biggs from American Pie.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. And the great Tisha Campbell is
Who plays your wife?
plays my wife.
Yes.
You know, it was just at my audition, Wendy, after it was done, she said to me, she whispered in my ear, she said, "You were the only one that brought comedy out of me. you made me want to be funny. It was so good. So I hope you get it. And so I was driving home like, I'm gonna get it. And I got it.
And you got it. I got it. So, back to your family life, because then I want to talk about SNL. I don't even remember you from SNL, but I'll get right to that. About your family life, okay. So, Finesse is married to El DeBarge's daughter.
Beautiful, beautiful girl.
Now, where'd you meet her?
I met her on the set of Who's Your Caddy? I don't know how many of you guys remember a comedy called Who's Your Caddy? I had long dreadlocks in the movie.
That was filmed
and
here.
I did the best ad-lib line ever in the history of urban comedy when I stood up at a picnic and said, the potato salad is a forgery. So anyway, I just had to get that out. But you know how black people feel about it.
Yes,
And she was working with the producers, and I just remember meeting her and just was like, book note, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And at the time, I wasn't available.
Did you know that she was a DeBarge?
No, I just thought she was a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when my first marriage didn't work out, you know.
How long were you married the first time?
18 months.
Okay, well, things happen.
Yeah, but we were together for a while. We were together, and you know how you get married, sometimes marriage will ruin stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, it was, but it didn't work out. And, you know, and my wife has this thing, because I was like, babe, how do you feel like we met? And her version was like, well, I was on this spiritual fast because I had just gotten my heart broken and I just needed to find a way back to heal. And I was looking for love. And then your relationship didn't work out and you were looking for the heart that was meant to love you.
Yes,
And I said, wow. She said, what's your version? I said, I saw you on Facebook and your relationship status said single. So I sent her a message. And I basically invited her to the Cheesecake Factory, and she went.
With the best menu ever.
Best menu what? Spinach dip gala.
Please.
So, you know, by the time we got through the spinach dip in the bread, you know, we were just talking about what my next moves were personally for me. And I said, you know what? I really think that we can work. I'll just
Get married. How long were you single in between the 18 months and her?
probably 3 years.
Oh, yeah, so you had time. Yeah. And so how old are your daughters with,
My oldest, L.
Your oldest daughter's name is L?
Yes. Well, my mother's name is L. Kate Mitchell, and then her dad's name is L. DeBarge.
Oh, this is meant to be.
We both told our parents, like, we named the baby after you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How old is she?
She just turned 5. She's had a big blowout party in the backyard.
Nice.
And the new baby, I call her the new baby, her name is Eva.
Uh-huh.
So it's like I say, raising hell and deliver us from Eva. Yeah. And
you have a really nice life.
I'm so blessed right now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everybody that the dots are connecting.
How old are you about now?
I'm about 46-ish.
Yeah. No, but you've been around, like you've lived a lot, you've been around, you're still young enough to have fun with your success, your money, your family, the whole bit.
You want to hear a quick fun fact?
What?
My first concert when I was 12 years old was DeBarge and Luther Vandross. That's a fun fact. So.
I don't even believe that.
Yeah, that's the Omni in Atlanta, the Omni Arena. Luther Vandross, The Deal, and DeBarge.
Not The Deal.
The Deal.
With Baby
Babyface and L.A. Reid.
Okay.
Shoot 'em up, bang bang. The Deal.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I really do not remember your 3 years at Saturday Night Live. I do not remember them. I don't recognize you there in the bed with Kanan, dressed as a woman.
Yes.
I don't recognize you.
I had a yellow girl character named Starkeisha that I used to do.
Perfect.
And I used to do anybody black from Morgan Freeman, I'm Morgan Freeman, to any black female. Because back then, you know, that was a big deal.
Right.
I was the years where they were like, why don't y'all do
what length do you want to do? Go ahead and look at the numbers.
Me and Maya Rudolph, we played anybody, any and everybody. And Kenan Thompson and I came in together in 2003, and Black History Month fact, Kenan Thompson is now the longest running cast member.
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah. And so, did you end up leaving there, or did they fire you?
Yeah.
What did you? Well, the party lifestyle. Why don't I recall you?
Because when I got there, I was super, super hot. Like when I got there, it was just like stand-up comic on the Weekend Update desk a lot.
And you were living in New York.
Living in New York, and then I just walking down the streets.
Were you single?
Yes.
Damn.
I didn't have a mentor. That's what it was. Because I started partying and started trying to just hang out too much.
Okay.
And some people are professional partiers and professional workers.
Yes.
And what I found out about myself was that I was just a professional partier.
Okay.
Right? And then when I came to work, I kind of winged it a little bit. I wasn't giving it my all. And by the time I realized, oh, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I kind of got a letter that said, we're not inviting you back.
But it all worked out.
It all worked.
But what do you think about Pete Davidson? Because, you know, Pete Davidson is on SNL. He remember he dated Ariana Grande and, you know, some of Hollywood, the Gerber girl. He said he's outgrown. He talked to my friend Charlamagne.
Okay.
Hey, Charlotte. And he said that he feels as though he's outgrown Saturday Night Live, that they always treat him dumb and stupid and they give him dumb and stupid roles. And he you know.
He said that?
Yes.
On air?
He said it to Charlamagne, and now it's every place.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he's not coming.
That's what I'm thinking. Is he fired this morning?
They'll probably let the season play out.
Why? Why? That's toxic behavior. How do you? No, but
You know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I definitely want to say this, and this is a jewel for all the young people. Your talent also is how you work with others.
Yes.
That is part of your talent.
Yes.
Professionally, how you work with others. So if you come to work and you huffing and puffing, or you just saying stuff out loud that's going to make the room uncomfortable, the writing is on the wall. You're just not reading.
Well, he said that it's a very selfish environment too. All the actors are out for themselves. There's nobody supportive. The
welcome to
management's
Hollywood.
not supportive. It's just like you go in there, you do your job, and you feel the chill. He also acknowledged again to Charlamagne his bipolar. He said that he's always thought of himself as ugly, which I don't think of him as ugly at all. And I remember we were talking about him. He looks like a grown Macaulay Culkin with permanent raspberry lips and you know like that. And bipolar, so you take your medication. But as far as talking about your job,
Right.
he's supposed to be fired this morning for that.
SNL is a place because one thing that people always stop me on when I'm touring doing comedy, so many people come to the show and say, how do I get on SNL? And I want to say, yo, if your psyche isn't together, if your mental state isn't together about yourself, SNL will expose you because they don't care about the individual, they care about producing the show. So you have to be strong enough in what your funny is, what your characters are, what your stand-up is, to go in and write, and when they tell you no, it's not going on, you show up the next week and try to have a better attitude and try to get something else on. Because if you let them know it's upset you, you'll take yourself out of the game, and that's what happened to me. I went to work every Saturday not caring if I was on the show that weekend.
Right.
So I was hoping somebody would write me in on a sketch instead of me just trying to figure it out and write a dope sketch that everybody would remember, like a Debbie Downer or, Trevi more. No, but Debbie Downer was a dope sketch and everybody remembers that because it's pop culture. People say that now, and Tracy Morgan with the what was the Brian Fellows, like everybody's looking for that Eddie Murphy type of Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, and I couldn't figure it out, so I got frustrated.
You figured it out now.
And before you know it,
Give it up, everybody, for next video. Watch him in Outmatched Thursday nights at 8:30 on Fox. For more information on his comedy tour, he's still touring with comedy. Go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next.
It's easy just to cover the base, but we don't want easy, we want excellence. So we're up earlier and digging deeper for your breaking stories.
Jacob and I aren't gonna air with the baby.
We need more.
We're keeping a closer eye on Mother Nature.
And we're always watching the roads to better safeguard your commute. It's not easy, but if we wanted it, we wouldn't be.
Fox 54 News Now Mornings.
Every weekday morning from 5 to 9.
Right here on Fox 54.
Hey guys, this is Mike Costello. You really need to stamp that photo. Is it worth your life? Put your phone away while talking.
I was in a car wreck and now I'm hurt. How much does it cost to hire the county agent law firm?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
We never pay any money unless the Ken Nugent law firm wins your case. So I don't owe anything up front?
No, ma'am. It costs you absolutely nothing to hire my law firm.
I made one call and the Ken Nugent law firm got me $900,000 for my case.
Our job is to maximize the result of your case. One call, that's all.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN. Do you push through 4 or more migraine days a month?
Mom, are you okay to play?
Absolutely. Let's see what's inside. Imagine what you can do with more migraine-free days. When you're not fighting through migraine, imagine the possibilities. Once Monthly Emgality is a preventive treatment for migraine in adults. It's specifically developed to help prevent future migraine days. With Emgality, about 60% of people have their migraine days cut in half or more. Don't use if allergic to Emgality. Allergic reactions such as itching, rash, hives, and trouble breathing can occur even days after using. Common side effects include injection site reactions. Don't wait. Ask your primary care doctor or neurologist about Emgality today. This is why you do it. The big smiles those little surprises bring. Kinder Joy is a treat plus toy. Now with new surprises just for Easter, a little surprise goes a long way.
This quiet moment is brought to you by the Mike Hospital Law Firm.
And it's time for Ask Wendy. Everybody have a seat except for you. Come on over. How you doing?
How you doing?
Fine, thank you. What's your name? What do you do?
My name's Sarah. I'm a nurse.
And where are you from?
I live in New York.
Okay, how can I help you, Sarah?
So I have a Friends with Benefits for a couple months now, and the sex is very good. The problem is as soon as it's done, he gets up from distress and he leaves. I just want a little bit more affection.
Well, a little bit more, we'll put him in the boyfriend category.
No, I just want to cuddle. That's it. I just want to cuddle a little bit. I don't need any boyfriend. I just want a little cuddle, a little affection afterwards, and then he can leave.
Do you set the stage? Do you like a candle? Do you put dimmers on? Let's see, you gotta set the stage, including a very formidable after-sex snack. You don't have to get out of bed for it. You know, it's just kind of already there. You know, like cheese, room temperature chicken, the napkins.
Then he's gonna be out all night. Room temperature chicken.
Oh, you can't have it both ways.
No.
What if you cuddle and then he goes to sleep?
No.
Okay, well, don't put too much out.
You're okay.
Just a little something. But you gotta set the stage. Yeah. Good luck, Sarah. Come on over. How you doing?
Doing.
Good. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
My name's Stephanie. I'm from the Bronx.
Okay.
I'm an avid thrifter, so I'm a reseller.
Okay.
So, I have been with my husband for 8 years. We actually just got married in September. He's in the Army. But a couple months ago, before he left, I found a picture of my friend along with other women saved on his phone, but he doesn't think it's a big deal, and I just don't know if I should be concerned.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a big deal.
Yeah.
Is he gone now or?
Yeah, he's gone right now.
Okay, well, you can have this conversation with him. I don't know that it's going to do anything about it because you don't even have his phone. I mean, you can't.
Okay, I talked to him now. He's out of like boot camp. He has a cell phone now.
No. I'm talking about to see whether he has the pictures in there.
Yeah, I know.
I think that this is a concern, don't you?
Yeah.
And your friend.
Yeah, my friend.
Did you tell your friend that you
No, she has no idea. She actually was my main model for my company.
All right, step all the way up in there.
Yeah.
And say, don't be mad or swing your neck though.
All right.
But just say, do you realize that a little while ago, and I've been holding on to this information, but there's a picture of you, what's she wearing?
She was actually just wearing a black tank top with like no bra underneath. Because she's a model, so she has many different kinds of photos.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
But that's your friend.
I know.
And your husband's wrong.
Yeah.
For her and the rest of the girls.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. We have time for another one.
Wendy, how are you?
How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Holly. I'm from New Jersey.
And what do you do?
CPR instructor.
Okay, Holly, how can I help?
My question is, Wendy, I was at the movies and I saw my best friend's husband with another woman making out at the movies a month ago. I don't know what to say or what to do. What should I do, Wendy?
Well, how long have you been best friends with her?
15 years.
Yeah. How long have they been married?
5.
And do they have children?
None.
Tell her.
Okay.
Tell her. Did you take a picture or did you take...
I was just so shocked seeing him there, like, what?
Do you remember the movie that you were at?
Yes.
Do you remember the time? Okay, perfect. Then I would tell her. They've got no kids, only 5 years, and she's got nothing to lose by either staying with him, but, you know, leaving with her pinky, or leaving him alone.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
butter. Which means it's even loved by 5-year-old Cammy, who doesn't eat anything but buttered noodles. Oh, right. And now,
Buttered noodles. Noodles.
Even butter
Every time I
lovers
see
love it.
this commercial, I'm like, what name?
And here we have another burst pipe in Denmark. If you look close,
Jamie, are there any interesting photos from your trip?
Ouch. Okay. Boring. You don't need to see that. Oh, here we go. Can you believe my client Steve had never heard of a home and auto bundle or the renter's good bundle?
Wait, you're a lawyer?
Only licensed in Stockholm.
What is happening?
Anyway, game show, kumite, Cinderella story.
You know karate?
No, well, I practice Muay Thai. Completely different skill set.
Attention, anyone on Medicare. Did you know you may now be eligible for additional Medicare approved benefits, including dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage? Just call the toll-free number on your screen now to see if you qualify. The Medicare Benefits and Questions line is now open to help anyone on Medicare make sure you are getting the benefits you deserve. Just call 800-587-3576 now to find out if you're eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan that includes additional benefits like free hearing aids, free eyeglasses, free meal delivery, and free rides to medical appointments. You may also be eligible for $0 monthly premiums, $0 deductibles, or no copays. Just call the toll-free number on your screen now to see if you qualify for additional benefits. There is no obligation to enroll. The call and Medicare benefits review are absolutely free. Did you know you may be eligible for additional benefits with a Medicare Advantage plan that includes additional benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage? The Medicare Benefits and Questions line is now open to help anyone on Medicare make sure you are getting the benefits you deserve. Just call 800-587-3576 now to find out if you're eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan that includes additional benefits like free hearing aids, free eyeglasses, free meal delivery, and free rides to medical appointments. You may also be eligible for $0 monthly premiums, $0 deductibles, or no copays. Just call the toll-free number on your screen now to see if you qualify for additional benefits, including dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. There is no obligation to enroll. The call and Medicare benefits review are absolutely free. Just call 800-587-3576. 800-587-3576.
Hamburg. Okay, perfect. And she's a cosmetologist. And you ready to go on a trip?
Yes, I am.
All right, Nefertiti. Put your hand on this. We're gonna spin and see where you're going. And 3, 2, 1, go. Moon Palace, nice.
This song for a long ass time.
It's a trip to Moon Palace in Cancun, Mexico. Look like winning a round trip for a 5-day, 4-night stay at this luxurious, all-inclusive resort. You'll spend your trip diving into lavish swimming pools, dining in multiple destinations, and dancing it up in their nightclub noir. Their signature awe spa is perfect for a day of pampering. This trip will be one to remember.
If you win, who are you bringing with you?
I'll probably bring my mother.
Nice. And is she portable?
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Is she what?
It's called vacation, not hospice.
Is she
Nice time
portable?
here, but only if you guess correctly. This is Nick Jonas. He's from Jersey, so you might have a leg up. Nick is the newest
She
judge
said she's
on
taking
which
my mama.
competition show? Go.
The boys.
Yes. Thank you for playing, and we'll be right back. Nice job.
Every day, millions of people looking for healthy skin reach for Cetaphil, recommended by dermatologists. Awarded by Allure, and most of all, loved by skin. Cetaphil, the cleanser sensitive skin loves.
For a nasty cold, take Vicks Severe with Vicks Vapor Cool. And vaporize it with an intense rush of Vicks Vapors.
Getting cool severe with Vicks Vapor Cool. The daytime coughing, stuffy head vaporizer cold medicine.
One of these tax prep services lets more people file for free. Is it TurboTax or H&R Block Online? We may never know. More people can file free with H&R Block Online than TurboTax. It's better with Block.
What makes a sauce ragu? Is it our 80-year heritage? Or is it the fresh taste born of farm-grown ingredients? Actually, it's both. Only then do you get to be called ragu, simmered in tradition.
Life after a car wreck can make the world seem fuzzy. Medical bills and lost wages can make it hard to know where to turn to next. Calling all nines can help you clear up all the confusion. I'm attorney George Singh. George Singh Injury Lawyers has the experience to help you get your money fast. When your hurt gets easy to see, just call all nines. That's 999-9999.
Tax time blowout and American Freight low price match guarantee. We will not be undersold. Over 39 net sets for $98. 2 mattress sets any size from $298. 7-piece living room packages from $398. 8-piece queen size bedroom suits that include the mattress set for only $398. Take it home today for $50. No payments for 60 days. Free layaway till tax time. Same day delivery ends March 31st. Located at 1708 North Wilds Road.
I got hurt in a car wreck, and I made one easy call to the Ken Nugent law firm, and they took it from there.
That's what one call means. You just make one call and we take care of the rest.
One call got the insurance company off my back.
One call got me help with my medical bills.
And one call got me $800,000 for my case.
Our job is to maximize the result of your case. All you have to do is do one thing.
One call, that's all.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN.
Can't do the Wendy show without my co-host. See what we live. To be a part of my studio audience, get your free tickets at WendyShow.com.
I don't think I ever heard that come back from the commercial news before. All right, we're playing Sketchy Celebrity. Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Rachel from Dublin, Ireland.
All right, come on over, Rachel. And what do you do over in Ireland?
Well, I live here. I live in New York.
Okay. Well, Rachel, look, you're gonna have 20 seconds to guess which celebrity this is as it's being sketched. All right, I can give you hints.
Okay.
All right, and go. All right. They call her the voice. Don't help Rachel. She...
Celine?
What do you say?
At serendipity, you're gonna love the girls here. We'll be right back.
Carvana's had a lot of firsts. 100% online car buying, car vending machines, and now putting you in control of your financing. At Carvana, get personalized terms, browse for cars that fit your budget, then customize your down payment and monthly payment. And these aren't made up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're shopping or just looking, it only takes a few seconds and it won't affect your credit score. Finally, a totally different way to finance your ride. Only from Carvana, the new way to buy a car.
Some really nice greens.
You ordered fresh organic produce?
I am Grant.
Cool. Is there any way you can come down here?
What the hell is that? Sounds talking about himself is just spooky. 2-hour season finale. There's no solve for this problem.
911 Lone Star, tonight at 8 on Fox 54.
I'm truly amazed at the effect that it has on people.
No matter how often I clean my litter box, works, it still smelled. But now I use Arm & Hammer Clump and Seal. It absorbs, seals, and destroys odor on contact. Thanks to Clump and Seal, litter box odor is no longer an issue. Arm & Hammer, more power to you.
Stock up for family get-togethers at IGA. For birthday is T-bone steak family pack, $6.99 per pound. IGA ice cream, pork select varieties, $4.99. IGA vegetable oil, gallon, select varieties, $4.99. IGA long grain rice, 5-pound bag. Colors is cantaloupes, 2 for $4. Find these and other great deals at your local KJ's Market and hometown proud IGA.
IGA. Life isn't black and white. Sometimes it's shades of gray.
If you feel like you have lost it all, odds are you haven't. Don't risk losing what's important to you. Your home, your car, even your pets.
Let us help you see a brighter financial future. Don't chicken out. Give us a call.
Your initial consultation is always free. My mom can help.
And my mom too.
Please, macaroni, recruiter, and kitchens. Our family happy knows.
Everybody looks fashionable. It's time for our eye candy. And everyone, look, I only have one diva fan. And well, please, drum roll, please. Today's winner is Judith Genty from New Jersey. Come on out. Look, this is so simple. Any woman could wear this dress. And this right here, it's a beautiful faux thing. It's your birthday, nice headpiece or whatever's going on, and nice boots. Talk about it. Come on. So it's basically a faux fur, nice sweater dress off the shoulder a little bit, and some high heels. There you go. Happy birthday. You got your bigger bag? Come on right now. Let's do this.
Right now at Haus, shop hundreds of epic deals.
Oh.
No coupon fee and plus.
I think that's it.
For the family are $9.99 and under. Athletic shoes $49.99 and under. And this power air fryer is just $99.99. Plus, buy online, free store pickup right now at Haus and Haus.com.
There's moving, and there's moving with Move Free Ultra. It has triple action support for your joints, cartilage, and bones. And unlike big glucosamine chondroitin pills, it's all in one tiny pill. Try Move Free Ultra now. Feel the difference.
At Haus, we know that all of our students who walk through the doors are going through a transition period in their lives. When you become a health services student at Haus College, you are not expected to go through this alone. As an instructor at Haus, it's my responsibility to extend my hand, share the knowledge and the experience that I've had. If you're interested in transforming your life, consider applying to Haus College.
I didn't always know this was going to be my calling. But when I did, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It's not about the money. It's about giving people what they deserve. It's about giving people what's right. My name is Mike Costello. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me.
Looking for incredible speed and a great value? Xfinity gives you both. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet. Plus, with Xfinity X5, you get the amazing coverage, control, and protection you need. Call 1-800-881-2828 today to learn more or get started with an amazing deal on Xfinity Internet for only $20 a month for 12 months. You'll get the best internet experience for your home with fast speed to power all your devices. But that's not all. With X5, you even get control of your home Wi-Fi network, see who's online, and even pause Wi-Fi to connected devices. Just call 1-800-881-2828 to get started with Xfinity Internet for just $20 a month for 12 months. And ask how to get X5 Advanced Security for free when you get the X5 Gateway. That's a $72 a year value. Get the speed you want and the value you want. All risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-800-881-2828. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Thank you so much, my co-host, my studio audience. I love you. Tomorrow, Eva Marcel is here. I I got you with the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wednesday. Bye.
Your loved one was seriously hurt. The bills are piling.
I better keep my remote working. I don't know why I won't change the channel.
But I didn't change volume.
Hospital now. Can you get me there? Absolutely. Which hospital? We're on our way.
For $500,000.
Our job is to maximize the result of every case. One call, that's all.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN. Stock up for family get-togethers at IGA. For birthday is T-bone steak family pack, $6.99 per pound. IGA ice cream, pork for it, select varieties, $4.99. IGA vegetable oil, gallon, select varieties, $4.99. IGA long grain rice 5-pound bag, 2 for $4. And sweet winter kiss cantaloupes, 2 for $4. Find these and other great deals at your local KJ's Market and hometown crowd at IGA. Homegrown, locally owned, IGA.
When you go to vote, we go to work. News Channel 6 kept you informed as the results came in, bringing you local perspective, live reports on air, and constant updates on WKBF.com. News Channel 6 is election coverage you can count on. Meteorologist John
See how them
Lee
people dropped out?
News Channel 6.
Even Mike Bloomberg. I was like,
Weekend.
what's that about?
The View is live. Casualties of Warren. Does Senator Elizabeth Warren dropping out of the presidential race expose the gender trap women face in politics?
If you say, yeah, there was sexism in this race, everyone says, why not?
Plus, it's a View family reunion with Sarah Hayes. She's back at the Hot Topics table to guest co-host. The ladies are lunching with celeb chef Rocco DeSpirito when he serves up comfort food that's all keto diet friendly. And we're celebrating Women's History Month by saluting pioneers who are reaching new heights.
Hello down there on Earth. I am so honored to help them kick off Women's History Month.
Fire Up Friday Hot Topics with Whoopi, Joy Behar, Sunny Austin, and Megan McCain. Now, let's get things started.
So Sunny is still out, as you know. Her grandmother passed yesterday. Her maternal, right?
Paternal.
Her father's mom
Yeah.
passed yesterday. But we do have someone at the table who, you know, we used to have, you know, Sarah Hayes is back.
I didn't really study a lot. You're supposed to be preparing, and I'm so busy talking to everyone that people are like, you might want to look at your cards. I'm like, I'm definitely going to do that when I get out there.
So nice to have you back.
Thank you.
It's such a, bright sunshine on the, you're so nice to have you.
This a magical place. I've always said that. And when you walk in the door, it's like the hugging train of like, it's a special staff here.
What do you mean the hugging train? They have the coronavirus here. Hugging train.
Well, I need to stop touching people. I hugged Rocco in the back.
Yeah, you're a touchy fairy.
it. It's fake. She's back. It's fake.
It's very bad. I'm sure some men don't mind.
I know, I think the booty pad is much more fun than the elbow.
Okay.
Joy. Shut it down. No, shut it down.
I can't get over how hard they have you in
No,
it.
I can't.
You're like in a high chair here.
I can't find the little finger thing. Yeah, help me. Why
Look
not?
at this ball. There you go.
You keep on every day because I jump on this show and I finally got you on air after the Sorry, I love it when a crew has to be on air. I love it. He does an amazing job.
He was looking for me. I still put myself in there.
What's a view host? Always a view host.
Right? It's like a legacy thing. I'm here forever, guys. I showed up for weeks after and was like, I'm gonna just stay
Yes, you
here.
did. You did come in.
Yeah, that's when security got involved and they were like, I'm here.
It's crazy.
Anyhow, yesterday Senator Elizabeth Warren announced she was suspending her presidential campaign, and she opened up about it in a press conference outside her home and on Rachel Maddow's show last night. Take a look.
One of the hardest parts of this is all those bad promises and all those little girls who are going to have to wait 4 months.
There's a feeling that your campaign ending is very specific to you, and it also feels a little bit like a death knell in terms of the prospects of having a woman for president in our lifetimes.
Oh God, please no. That can't be right.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. This cannot be the right answer.
Yeah.
Well, all those great women that are still out there, I don't think anybody thinks they're not gonna want Stacey Abrams to. Well, I want her out there. You know, there are a lot of women with this idea that, you know, now there's not gonna be. Look, it took us, what, 150 years to get a black president. We were shocked as hell about that.
The feeling is though, and I have a really good friend who's like a hard Warren supporter, and she's really upset. I talked to her yesterday, and I think there's this feeling though that I believe she's a much better candidate than Bernie. I think she was smarter, more likable. I think that goes to men and women. I think she was more prepared in the debate. She completely knocked Bloomberg out of the knees, and I think there's this feeling where you have people like Klobuchar, Warren, Kamala Harris is a sitting senator, who generally did come into play in a lot. I'm not the first person to always say this, but the way they're covered by the media, it's the way they look. They're too likable. They're not likable enough. They're too shrill. She's not smart enough. She's not warm enough. And it's every woman that runs. And I think there's a feeling of exhaustion among a lot of American women. Like, when is the media going to throw some of these female candidates? By the way, not just presidential candidates, candidates across the board and women in politics across the board. When are we going to start treating them like men? And I'm always hopeful that each election cycle they will, and then I'm disappointed that they don't. And by the way, this is something that's been going on since our entire lifetimes. I saw it front and center with Sarah Palin, and I think there's been horrible trends on Ford, and they're just treated differently. And Elizabeth Warren has a very classy response. I'm almost done. She says, if I complain about it, I'm a whiner, and if I don't recognize it, I look delusional. And I think that was a great answer.
Well, wait a minute. Lucky that we find ourselves, you know, a man can be, it cannot be. Bernie is always angry. I like him very much. He's a good guy, but he always comes across as angry. Elizabeth Warren can't come across that way. And, you know, so they have similar agendas, the two of them, too. And that's still be accepted in him, but not in her. And let me just say this one thing. In a normal year, without the horror show that's going on in the White House right now, I think that a woman could have had a better chance, but we are in an emergency situation, and we could not take a chance on misogynists in this country ruining it for a woman. And that's what is happening right now. But that doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. I don't think it will next time. People are getting smarter.
I think it'd be intellectually dishonest not to say being a woman plays into it, of course. I don't think that's the only reason. For me, Elizabeth Warren wasn't the right candidate for me politically, and I would never insult a woman enough to say I only voted for you because I'm a woman and you're a woman.
What about Klobuchar? She was different from...
I really was a Mayor Pete person. I really liked him. I really liked Andrew Yang. I think the moderate, the closer to the middle you are, that probably is more representative of most people in this country, whether we hear enough of it. So I think she was too far left for me. But I also think
people she was too far left for.
Yeah, but I also think we need to stop putting people so much in categories. Not every
black person thinks like every black person. Not every woman thinks like every woman. Not every young person thinks like every young person. We keep grouping everyone together, and that is limiting our potential. We're more nuanced individual to individual. There are probably men that think more like me than a lot of women do.
Yeah, but you can't dismiss the misogyny in the sentence.
No, but I think we're all we're all raised in the same time. I probably have my own misogyny. I watched the Taylor Swift documentary.
I wasn't raised at the same time you were.
Joy, I was doing you a solid by bringing you down. That's okay.
Experience, darling.
Taylor Swift said something in her documentary that really hit me. She said, I had to rid myself of my own misogyny. It's kind of like someone who comes out. People assume that because they're gay, they're okay with being gay. They have a battle to fight to get to accept themselves.
It's called consciousness raising.
Yeah.
That's what it needs to be.
Well, and I think progress is being made when you look at the candidates we have. It was a very diverse group of people. Yes, we're down to 2 white men, but
old guys.
Okay, I was doing them a solid as well. But I think the point is that we're making progress. Those stages are starting to be more colorful. There's more there.
Listen, 60 years ago, this didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, there weren't women. 60 years ago, it's not long ago at all.
But I think for me, I was always raised, my dad told me you can be president, Megan. Like always. And I feel like if I had a child right now, and it was a girl, I don't know what I'd say anymore because I do think it's like there's this quote that like, where's my jetpack? Where's my woman president? Like, why are we still here as Americans? And I think it's frustrating. For me, I'd love it to be a conservative woman, like happy if it's Nikki Haley or someone like else, but I do think women traditionally are better leaders in a lot of situations because we're more compassionate and we don't have to deal with more collaborative. And I think for me, I'm 35, I'm gonna be 36 by the next election, or almost, 36 the next election. Where's my woman president? I would like a woman to be president.
You can run, man. Just run.
Get it right. You know what? Let me just say this. As we celebrate all month long, we are celebrating Women's History Month by honoring female trailblazers who have earned their place in history and are paving the way for generations to come. Take a look.
On October 18, 2019, astronauts Christina Cook and Jessica Meir stepped outside the International Space Station and into the history books when they completed NASA's first all-female spacewalk. The 7-hour and 17-minute mission was a quantum leap for women who weren't even allowed into the astronaut program until 1978.
This is a milestone, and some of us exploration like all that share their dreams, and we're college to achieve that dream.
Christina went on to shatter and set the longest single space flight by a woman, returning after 328 days in space. Currently, 16 out of the 40 astronauts are women, are likely on the way.
Heads up to all the ladies out there. That's all during the month of March. Talk about the view. Ours from up here is pretty tough to beat.
Do you push through 4 or more migraine days a month?
Mom, are you okay to play?
Absolutely. Let's see what's inside. It's more migraine-free days. When you're not fighting through migraine, imagine the possibilities. Once monthly Emgality is a preventive treatment for migraine in adults. It's specifically developed to help prevent future migraine days. With Emgality, about 60% of people have their migraine days cut in half or more. Don't use if allergic to Emgality. Allergic reactions such as itching, rash, hives, and trouble breathing can occur even days after using. Common side effects include injection site reactions. Don't wait. Ask your primary care doctor or neurologist about Emgality today.
There's a bunch of whole almonds in every bar of Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds. Don't believe us? Stay back for details.
Ashley Home Store's Best of the Best sale ends Monday. It's your last chance to get our best sellers at our best prices. Or get 0% interest for 72 months. Sale ends Monday. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Breathe freely fast with Vicks Sinex.
I can breathe again! I can breathe again! Oh.
Vicks Sinex. Breathe on.
Are you ready to win $7,000 a week for life? $7,000 a week for life. Enter now at PCH.com.
Okay, be right. I'm always a super prepared mom. That's why I trust Culturelle Probiotics. The ingredients are clean and proven to help support our overall health.
One of these tax prep services lets more people file for free. Is it TurboTax or H&R Block Online? We may never know. More people can file free with H&R Block Online than TurboTax. It's better with Block.
Dogs don't know what's good for them. Luckily you do. Breeze dental treats.
Everything was so fresh in the beginning, but that look quickly faded. Luckily, there's Febreze Plug. It cleans away odors and freshens for 1,200 hours. Drink happy with Febreze Plug. Ready to Juvederm it? Correct Israeli follow walls and cheeks with Juvederm Voluma XC. Have fullness tones with Juvederm Ultra XC. And smooth moderate to severe lines around the nose and mouth with Juvederm XC. Tell your doctor if you have a history of scarring or are taking meds decrease the body's immune response or that can prolong bleeding. Common side effects include injection site redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, firmness, lumps, bumps, bruising, discoloration, or itching. As with all fillers, there is a rare risk of unintentional injection into a blood vessel, which can cause vision abnormalities, blindness, stroke, temporary scabs, or scarring. Text now to get your exclusive offer.
I had to give this an opportunity. I saw my mother work 2 jobs.
Shark Bite.
I'll give you the 180,000 deal.
He's giving up! Oh my God!
Change everything. Shark Tank. Live on ABC.
American Idol is Sunday's #1 series, and tonight are bringing the heat and the heart.
I want the administration. I believe in him.
American Idol, new ABC Sunday.
I didn't know she was back on this show.
Brooklyn Spirit serving up keto-friendly comfort food.
The docu-series, Clinton gives his perspective on the most notorious episode of his presidency, his affair with Monica Lewinsky. Take a look.
Everybody's life has pressures and disappointments and terrors, fears of whatever. Things I did to manage my anxieties for years. I feel terrible about the fact that Monica Lewinsky's life is defined by it, unfairly, I think. You know, over the years I've watched her trying to get a normal life back again.
Yeah, that is.
It's but it's also, you know, the other person who it's defined has been Hillary. You know, because people, you know, were still so angry at her. Remember they were saying, you know, she stayed with her husband, so we're mad at her for that. But you know, nobody came out on top in this.
There aren't winners in that, for sure. And it's kind of like the glass houses thing. I think the second you say, how could someone do this, until you walked in their own shoes, I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
And I have a totally different opinion of marriage now that I am. Like the struggles that you run into, the challenges you reach. And I used to think Sunny was great, some of the things she'd say about marriage. And then I'm like, you're so right. Like I changed some of my opinions based on living the struggles. But I do think there was a loser. And my heart breaks for Monica Lewinsky. Because you talk about misogyny and the land we live in.
My heart breaks for the United States of America because Hillary should have been president. And don't think that Holt's affair didn't play into her.
It definitely did. But the point is that I don't think, I think Bill probably regrets it. I think it's hurt Hillary. But sadly, Monica Lewinsky was a pariah. And she was treated awful and she was bullied. And she was a young girl that made that decision. How many of us haven't made a bad decision? She never could come back from it.
But he said that he did it to relieve anxiety.
He said to herself,
whatever happened to Xanax?
You know, I was thinking, what happened to
3 M's, and you know what they are.
I think it wasn't the pressures of the office, it was the power of the office. Because I think that presidential power probably is intoxicating, and I think people do things just because they can, and that was a different time in this.
Well, it's to release stress. You don't do something to release stress. That's going to cause more stress.
Men don't always think down the road. There's an immediate gratification versus.
But he's not just a man. He's the president of the United States. He needed to think twice about what he did. And he's sorry, and I appreciate it. He's very sorry for it, and he's sorry about what happened to Monica. And he had to tell his daughter that must have been very painful for him.
There's a really documentary that came out, I think last year, and it was about the Monica Lewinsky scandal and Bill and Monica Lewinsky scandal. And you hear her take on it, and then I had no idea the things she went through when it happened. Like, she was at the mall trying to get one of her friends, and she was literally like taken into custody by the police, and she was like scared and didn't know what was going on, and she had to find a lawyer. She retells the story about how her life was just totally ruined and ambushed. And I actually think I follow her on Twitter, and I follow her work that she does now, and I actually think she's a really interesting voice and anti-bullying advocate, and I like the person she is become, but it's not without these horrible struggles. And I do think the Me Too movement never seems to hit Bill Clinton. And again, he got oral sex from an intern who was 21. And I don't know, I think that he gets a lot of passion in the Democratic Party. And when you go back and reread the way some people covered him, like Tina Brown and I believe Maureen Dowd, the fact that he had an affair is so it makes him sexier. And I think it's another example of like the patriarchy, about how it didn't seem to hit him. Hillary Clinton just said last night on excuse me, or Watch What Happens Live, that it's amazing the amount of people that would blame her and say that I'm still a fan of your husband. So don't think there's not a total double standard.
That's what I'm talking about. It was all sexism and misogyny in this country.
I just look back at the eyes you were viewing it from, because when I look back on when that was happening and what I saw then versus what I see now, it's very different. It's a very different time. It's over 20 years ago.
Well, look at what Trump gets away with, my God, compared to that. It's unbelievable.
Trump, to my knowledge, hasn't received oral sex in the Oval Office, and I do think there's still a big difference between like the desecration of our White House, and to me it was the beginning of the end.
I hate to say this, but the desecration of the White House began long before. No. It began long before Bill Clinton. I mean, you have the Kennedy years, you have nobody comes out on top in this. Nobody comes out. There have been great presidents, but we're talking about Bill Clinton right now, because the effect of, all of the people who we don't talk about, like what is the woman who was posing as her friend?
Oh, the Bling.
There are all these people that are involved here who have gone on quietly with their lives. Who maybe should have had to take care of a lot more stuff, setting her up. It's a crappy situation, and nobody comes out well, but you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to come out of this right now, and we'll be back.
Next week on The View, the OG of the conservative seat is back. That's right, Elizabeth Hasselbeck is co-hosting. And you know she's not afraid to share her view.
We used to fight on the air all the time.
Plus, KJ Apa, Nick Offerman, the man behind the droid, Anthony Daniels, Catherine Schwarzenegger-Pratt, and Regina Hall are all hitting The View. Next week on ABC.
COPD makes it hard to breathe. So to breathe better, I started Life Daily and Oral. COPD tries to say for this time. I say I'll go my own way with an Oral. Once Daily and Oral contains two medicines called bronchodilators that work together to significantly improve lung function all day and all night. Do not use an Oral if you have asthma. An Oral won't replace rescue inhalers for some symptoms and should not be used more than once a day. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition, high blood pressure, glaucoma, prostate, bladder, or urinary problems. These may worsen with an Oral. Call your doctor if you have worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain while taking an Oral. The most common side effects are sore throat, diarrhea, and pain in the arms and legs.
Ask your doctor about once daily and oral to start treating your COPD.
Save at Noro.com.
And that isn't just
dunk contest. She's in a junior dunk contest, making baskets and her mama proud. Try Sour Patch Kid flavored yogurt for big little wins.
So you bought those good enough paper towels. Now start your bargain. There's only one quicker picker-upper. That's the quicker picker-upper. At Philadelphia, we know what makes the perfect smear of cream cheese. The recipe we invented over 145 years ago, and we, the world's best, and possibly only, sommelier. Philadelphia. Section.
Carvanas have a lot of fur. 100% online car buying, car vending machines, and now putting you in control of your finances. At Carvana, get personalized terms, browse for cars that fit your budget. They customize your down payment and monthly payment. And these aren't made up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're shopping or just looking. It only takes a few seconds and it's won't affect your credit score. Finally, a totally different way to finance your ride. Only from Carvana, the new way to buy a car. Dry shampoo leaving residue? Not anymore. New Fructis Invisible Dry Shampoo. Powered by oil absorbing right starch. Invisible on hair? No residue. Just non-stop refresh hair for 24 hours. New Fructis Invisible Dry Shampoo. By Garnier. Naturally.
Feeling sluggish or weighed down? Can be a sign your digestive system isn't working at its best. Taking Metamucil every day can help. Its psyllium fiber forms a gel that traps and removes the waste that weighs you down. It also helps lower cholesterol and slows sugar absorption, promoting healthy blood sugar levels. So start feeling lighter, more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Take the Metamucil 2-week challenge. Lighten up. Just take Metamucil every day for 2 weeks. Available at your local retailer. Free.
That's right. TurboTax Free is free. Free.
No matter how often I clean my litter box, it still smells. But now I use Arm & Hammer Clump and Seal. It absorbs, seals, and destroys odor on contact. Thanks to Clump and Seal, litter box odor is no longer an issue. Arm & Hammer, more power to you.
I'm Phil Mickelson. That's me, long before I had psoriatic arthritis. I've always been a go-getter and kind of competitive. Flash forward, then psoriatic arthritis started getting the better of me, and my doctor said my joint pain could mean permanent joint damage. And Emerald helps relieve joint pain, helps stop that joint damage, plus helps skin get clear. Ask about Emerald so you can get back to being your true self.
Emerald may lower your ability to fight very sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or illness. Don't start Emerald if you have an infection like the flu.
Guys, visit Emerald.com to see how your joint damage can progress.
Emerald, FDA approved for over 17 years.
Welcome back. The coronavirus outbreak has unleashed a lot of misinformation and a lot of memes making fun of the virus. And some people have a problem with the people making jokes about this subject. Does it bother you if there are memes or somebody makes jokes?
Jokes are purposely to alleviate anxiety. Maybe Clinton should have told a few jokes. But I mean, that's what the humor is for. You're scared, you make a joke, it releases and relieves the anxiety of it. Just because I make a joke about the coronavirus doesn't mean you're going to get it.
And it doesn't mean you don't take it seriously.
Yeah,
either, right?
exactly.
I reserve being bothered for very, times when you need to be enraged. I think this is a scary time, and I allow everyone to kind of deal with it the way they will. I've seen some funny TikTok videos. I myself would not make one because there are 1,000 other things I can make fun of. But I don't take offense to it. It's kind of like next,
Well, you have, I laughed at her last night that I think you have in your prompter. Am I allowed to say it? Or no?
Well, I was just about to bring it up because there's this crazy thing going around with Tito's vodka. Now Tito's is a great vodka. It is not enough to make That's what, right? The alcohol in the Tito's is that it's.
I think that.
Oh no. Also, it was enough to get rid of the virus. It would be enough to kill
But
it.
their Twitter account was like, again, like the CDC says that you can't just put Tito's all over your hands. And look, then I saw a meme that Everclear says you can, which I don't know if that's true or not. Because Everclear is like a really intense alcohol. Like I can't drink Everclear, but it just made me laugh. I just tweeted, "I love this country," because I just love the idea of people like pouring vodka all over themselves. Like I'm good.
Yeah, but I got a post the other day, and on the back it gave you directions on how to hang it, and it said use common sense. And I was like, you're assuming so much in this country. Common sense is at a shortage sometimes. Spell it out for me.
Well, I appreciate that people thought that they could, especially when you can't get bags now because it's like you can't get plastic bags. So maybe you can make your own.
Hand sanitizer,
But you don't want to you don't want to utilize alcohol that's a drink.
It's not
because it's going to be annoying for you. So you need that to keep you calm as you explore the different ways to try to make hand sanitizer. Okay? It's not gonna work. As people keep saying, you might just want to wash your hands.
With soap.
Because soap, well, no, if you don't have hand sanitizer, that's why I made it.
Earlier, step away from it.
Yeah.
But if you wash your hands, you'll feel a lot better.
Okay, we got it. Everyone, I mean,
Now my nose is killing me because the smell of this is so strong.
Yeah, it really cleans the place out.
How'd you know? Don't touch hands.
All right. Listen, we're gonna go up here. I'm actually gonna show you how to use it.
My skin is dry. It's always been dry. I've tried everything, the $200 creams, the $4 creams, but this jar works for me. Olay Regenerist makes my skin feel so dewy and soft and silky and hydrated. Incredible. I'm Busy Phillips and my skin is confident. I can taste anything with my Olay. And my latest beauty secret for bright smooth skin, Olay Regenerist Cream Cleanser.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and Mother Nature sure didn't cut any corners when she paints a morning like that. And we know there's no shortcut to quality. And that's why we use nothing but the very best sausage that money can buy. Paint yourself a beautiful morning.
Ashley Home Store's Best of the Best sale is Monday. It's your last chance to get our best sellers at our best prices. Or get 0% interest for 72 months. Sale is Monday. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Good morning.
More treatment.
We're gonna try something different.
Dogs bring out the good in us. Negron brings out the good in them.
It's only a matter of time until your check engine light comes on, or worse yet, your car needs repair. That could mean a big surprise auto repair bill. That's why it's so important you call CarShield today.
I was elated that I had CarShield. I was more than happy.
There's no fun when you have a car that's broken and you can't pay for it to get it fixed.
So, if your vehicle has 5,000 to 150,000 miles, just tell us the make and model of your car or truck and get an instant plan quote. In a matter of minutes, you can be covered.
My experience with CarShield is that they absolutely come through every time I need it.
If my car breaks down, I can count on CarShield to cover it for me. CarShield definitely has my back.
Now it's the time to make the smart choice and protect yourself from sky-high auto repair bills. Call now for a free and instant protection plan quote. It's only a matter of time until repairs are needed. And once your car breaks down, it's too late.
Call 1-800-239-1307 or go to carshield.com. Get covered today.
When you have nothing for indigestion,
Try Pepto Wrinkle Caps for faster relief and ultra coating. And powerful relief with Pepto-Bismol Wrinkle Caps.
A breaking new live 2-hour event. Outbreak. What you need to know. Tonight at 9 Central on ABC.
Welcome to our Live Tea Factory, where these sun-soaked tea leaves are picked at the peak of freshness for a naturally smooth taste. And drinking Live lectin every day can help support a healthy heart.
Magnum ice cream double caramel. Now in ice cream tubs involved.
Well, let me tell you what happened to me. My family and I were hurt in the car wreck. That's when I decided to call George Fink Injury Lawyers.
My law firm will come to you and get started right away. All night.
Helping injured people is what they do. It's all they do. All night.
Once you hire us, you'll have the full power of my law firm behind you. The King's law firm made everything correct. They really did. I've heard it. One call, that's all. It really is. The only thing you have to worry about is getting better. Our team does everything else. I didn't have to worry about anything. This whole experience was free.
From a scale of 1 to 10, I would give them a 12.
Turn power. Power. Get the King's law firm. Use the power of my law firm's one call, that's all.
Emma isn't just in a junior dunk contest. She's in a junior dunk contest, making baskets as her mom. Try Sour Patch Kid flavored yogurt for big little wins.
Sarah, how are you? Well, how's everything? We see you over on the other show.
I miss you guys every day though, because this was such a dream come true to be here. But I'm lucky because I've had 2 dreams. And now I get to work on a show with 2 amazing human beings that if you were looking to check out in your life and not think too hard, but laugh a little, learn a little, and just play, this is the show for you. But let's take a look at this.
What about a concert?
I think the concert is half and half because I mean, if you want to wear the dress, you know, the hammer dance, like I feel like, you know, it's like, oh, we're standing. Okay. Like, do I go big or subtle? You know, like, I don't know. I mean, everyone sits down.
Is that how you gonna dance?
Well, depends on the concert. The dance is it. I love the dance. A lot of concerts I go to, but my point is I'm not gonna like drop it like this. We're so the same. So to get the opportunity to work with 2 people who are so magical, who make me better, again, I had that here, and I got that again. Who gets that twice in a lifetime? So if you want to check out, you want to laugh.
They show about to be canceled.
There's a lot of uncomfortable moments, so if you don't like having them yourself, watch us have them for you. That was not cool. We played a lot of pranks on each other. That was one where Michael prides himself on waiting around corners to scare the living daylights out of me. And he's made it a thing. Tune in. 1 o'clock on ABC. I'm tired of people coming for my dance moves. Kiki is an amazing dancer, but next to her, everyone's like, Sarah, stop trying to dance. And like, I'm a good dancer.
Professional?
She's a professional. She's like a star. I'm like a knockoff, but I'm still there.
I can't dance at all. I think it's actually in my contract that I will not dance. I'm so bad. You are like,
I like loosen up at a party.
Drunk, it doesn't matter. I'm the worst. People will run away screaming. So no matter how bad you dance, I dance worse. I promise.
I can do that. Look.
Sarah, trust me. Trust me. Hello.
You can, straight and Sarah and Kiki, or Kiki. Kiki. That's not PM on ABC.
Yes.
We're back.
Everybody, I've got some comfort food recipes that are brand new, that are not only delicious, but can help you lose weight. I'm going to share all of those with you next. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Port Villas. This guy looks like he's ready for some scampi bites.
Wait a sec. I feel like I know you.
Oh, have you done this before?
No, you're that insurance guy, aren't you? The pasty one.
Oh, that's him. Like when you go into some spiel about how you get options based on your budget within your...
Tell them about the mushroom lovers?
Just about you, fam.
Wait, are we in a progressive commercial?
Listen, moms, Hot Pockets are exactly what hungry kids want in a snack. Creamy pepperoni, real cheese, and that buttery garlic crust. They're literally stuffed full of cheese. Nothing satisfying like 100% real cheese and 10 grams of protein.
For bathroom odors that linger, try Febreze Small Spaces. Firmly, and it continuously eliminates odors in the air and on soft surfaces for 45 days.
You're in here.
I didn't stand from it coming off.
What about Rob's drop off?
Force on that too, and last 12 hours.
12 hours? Who's medicine that long?
Use an XD to release wet hands on cough for 12 hours. 2 medicines in 1 pill.
T-Mobile has the first and only nationwide 5G network. Experience it on a Samsung Galaxy S20 5G. Right now, when you buy one, you get one free. Plus, get 2 lines of unlimited 5G access included for only $90 a month.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury player. So, it's delicious Cadbury cream eggs, while others may keep trying. Nobody knows Easter better than Cadbury.
I'm 52, but in my mind, I'm still 25. That's why I take Osteobiflex to keep me moving the way I was made to. It nourishes and strengthens my joints for the long term.
Osteobiflex, now in triple strength plus magnesium.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Hurry is true, you're my pride.
Struggling to clean tough messes with wipes? Try Mr. Clean Magical. Breeze Baking Wipes. And on tops. For an amazing clean, get the power of Mr. Clean Magic Eraser in disposable sheets. Month after month, I'm doing it all. Supplements, veggies, water, but I still have recurring constipation, belly pain, straining, and bloating. My doctor said I could have a real medical condition called IBS-C.
For my recurring constipation and belly pain from IBS-C, I say yes to Linzess.
What was the number on that yellow? 159?
Linzess is not a laxative. Differently, it helps relieve belly pain and lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Do not give to children less than 6. Do not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel movement.
Was it diabetes?
You develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe.
Yeah, it was 361.
Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
I'm doing it all. And I said yes to Linzess. Ask your doctor about Linzess.
Good morning. It is time now for a look at your forecast coming up for the next 3 days. After fall, we finally get to see a nice stretch of sunshine. Below average at 59 degrees. 67 coming weekend. Saturday mostly sunny with a high of 60. Sunday plenty of sunshine at a high of 63 degrees. Don't forget wind advisory in effect for the majority of the viewing area throughout the day today.
There's something truly amazing. You follow your own path.
Okay, on the view. Riverdale star KJ Appa on how he's hitting a high note on the big screen with country superstar Shania Twain. And a brand new Oprah edition. View your deal.
Rocco the Spirito has a unique talent for making delicious food that doesn't mess with. He's putting his spin on the trendiest diet on the planet. Please welcome the author of Rocco's Keto Comfort Food Diet.
Thank you.
I don't drink. You female.
I'm talking about the gel.
Tell me about the keto thing. It's beyond a trend. I think
I'm so excited that most people know what I'm talking about. I usually come on
with books and crazy theories that no one understands, and I'm trying to, get you guys to believe in it. And you're kind of like, yeah, okay, we still love you, but everyone knows what keto is. So 3 years ago, when we conceived the book, we weren't sure about it. But
What I love about you though is we're someone that we're low carb in our house because I met my husband and with bread and everything. But slowly I've learned a lot of the science and the dress. And people making books.
Just 203.
Who are experts in food along and say we can address this.
Thank you very much. Ever since I started writing, thank you. I appreciate that. Books on health and wellness, that point of view was very important, was missing dialogue. People who were should be part of the mixture. It was basically, and trainers and now influencers. But some of the books that did I would skip right to the chocolate chip, but don't even mess with anything else. He is.
It's not a car.
No.
There's a few cars now. On a car. I'm not so strict about it. In my book, I start out at 20.
And break it down for people. What is keto?
So keto is a low carb diet. You restrict. When it says burns the fact that it's storing here.
Like changing the tank.
Exactly.
It goes from burning carbohydrates to burning fat and keto.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the way you do that is eat a moderate amount of protein, a lot of fat, usually plant-based for me, and then very, very small amount of carbs. 10% of your diet.
What kind of fat are we talking about?
So I'm talking about coconut oil. Olive oil would be the best. But of course, butter works. Cream cheese works.
Butter.
Butter. Grass-fed butter. You're a fan of that, right?
Yeah.
So keto coffee in the morning for me.
I drink a bulletproof coffee with butter and the MCT oils, which are brain oils. There's
You put butter in your coffee?
Cream in your coffee, right?
Cream is butter.
But,
Alright. You're closer than you were.
Anymore. I don't know why my teeth.
I keep trying to reinvent.
You have the greatest meatballs. Your mother has meatballs, aren't
Yes,
they?
so these are my mom's meatballs, but turned into a keto version of themselves. They were pretty close. All I had to do is take herbs. So put her Parmesan,
Little cheese thing.
yeah, little cheese crisps.
What do you mean?
So it's Parmesan original, turned into crackers, and then treat
How
them
do you
like
turn them
crackers.
into crackers?
So you can buy them, or you can make a frito. Did you want to try those?
No, I'm sure
They actually sell them. Yeah.
Crumble them up, that's it. You take a hunk of this and crumble it up.
So you take a hunk of that, you grate it,
Yeah.
you put it on a sheet pan, put it in the oven,
Oh,
and it becomes a
I
cracker.
see.
Called a frito.
So you can buy them as cheese strips, and use them with hummus, pico, anything you want, rather than a cracker.
I see.
So let me show you how to make this recipe. This is the 3 meats that are normally in the meatball recipe, so that I haven't changed. I use a little of hot chili pepper, salt because it's got all 86 minerals that were originally found in the sea, very important, because you can be very low on electrolytes when you're on a keto diet. 2 eggs
So
still.
salt is good.
Salt is actually good.
Sugar holds
Yeah.
water when you remove the
Sugar,
sugar.
opposite of what people think.
It's actually it's a $12 billion industry. A lot of people are participating. I'm so thrilled to not have to beg people to understand one of my cookbook theories. So
Really quick, I've been trying down on this. It's delicious.
that's fried chicken.
What else is on the table?
That's fried chicken. This is a chocolate chip pan cookie. This is a chicken, buffalo chicken salad, and that's mac and cheese. This is also with the zoodles.
You can have mac and cheese that's keto.
Try the mac and cheese and tell me if you like it.
I want to change the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Up in here now.
Take them out, and then they go in a big pot of sauce, of course.
Is that cauliflower?
Can I have one without the sauce?
Yes, of course.
I like it without the sauce.
Oh my God.
Whatever you want, you enjoy day hot.
Throwing food at me.
It's delicious.
That is amazing. It tastes like macaroni and cheese.
So the cauliflower should does pretty well in mac and cheese situations. It's not terrible.
These are good.
Oh, we both.
Oh, they're good.
So you ship these for about 10 minutes. You can go as much as an hour. They come out nice and tender. You guys are familiar with these. You've had them before. And then noodles now, but you could use sea kelp noodles, noodles, high protein noodles. You could use 2 ounces of regular pasta, and that would only be about 50 carbs.
That's all I taste.
And Marco, you're competing on a new show.
I am, yes. Who told you about that?
I mean, I might have the Tournament of Champions.
Really serious. Tournament of Champions is coming out. Came out last Wednesday. I'll be on. I think I'm on. They sequester us, so we have no idea what's happening. So I think I'll be on this Wednesday. I have battles with the most talented chefs in the country. I don't know how I got that. It's not bad. Are you gonna eat a vegetable? Noodles, everybody. This is amazing.
It works.
Wow, the chocolate chip cookie, Megan and I agree. Just make it regular.
Can't believe you're not trying it.
What?
Brought the chocolate chip for you.
Oh, but you know I don't need the sugar. I'm just salty though. That's why I'm doing it.
Sugar? What's in this?
Not too much.
It's so
Well, there's no sugar in it. This is very low sugar, low sugar. Well, this is flour, and then the sauce is cream cheese,
We gotta do this again.
Rocco, you nailed it. This is amazing.
Thank you so much.
House still smells stuffy. It's filled with soft surfaces that trap odors and release them back into the room. So try Febreze Fabric Refresher. Febreze finds odor in fabrics and cleans them away as it dries. Use Febreze every time you tidy up to keep your whole smelling fresh air clean. Fabric Refresher even works for clothes you want to wear another day. Make Febreze part of your clean routine. For whole home freshness. Alex isn't just a Taekwondo practice. She's a Taekwondo practice. Strong and confident she's becoming. Try new Yoga Starburst for big little wins.
Hey folks, I'm here with Publishers Clearinghouse giving away some real serious money. You could be next. Everybody, $1,000 a week for life. What? You got now at PCH.com.
Breathe freely fast with Vicks Sinex.
I can breathe again! I can breathe again! Oh.
Vicks Sinex. Breathe on.
Honey Treasures from Whole Blends, blended with purpose for dry, damaged hair, with lush honey and propolis, known to nourish and repair as a whole blend and damage to the end. Blends by Garnier, naturally.
Occasional bladder leakage or urgency?
I've had it.
I've had it.
Had it with bladder issues? Only Azo Bladder Control does what liners and pads can't. It supports bladder muscle strength to help reduce leakage and urgency.
Teddy loves tug of war. In his lifetime, he'll pull hundreds of tons. That's why he needs a tailored recipe from Iams to help him stay fit. Iams who I am.
Amendment, which granted many women the right to vote on a national stage for the very first time by barring discrimination on account of gender. Here to tell us how Ancestry is honoring this historic occasion, please welcome Ancestry Senior Family Historian, Lisa Elsie. Hi, Lisa. So, how is Ancestry helping to honor women who fought for the right to vote?
So, on August 18th, 1920, 8 million women were granted the right to vote. So the ratification of the 19th Amendment, though it was a key moment in suffrage history, did not...
There I am. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're good. So it was a key moment in suffrage history, but the road to voter equality didn't end there. It spanned generations. Whether it started from the suffragists and abolitionists of the late 1800s to voter right equality in the mid-1900s for women of color for the right to vote.
So whether they voted in their lifetime or whether these women never had the chance to vote, by learning their stories, even their names gives them power.
Right.
So recognizing their resilience and carrying these names with us makes them count, whether it be today or in the future or on election day. And so Ancestry gives power to finding these names and helping you discover how you can find the families that shaped history through suffrage by just starting with one name.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we understand you actually found women in both Joy and my families that could have been impacted by the 19th Amendment, which is amazing. So let's start with my family.
Yeah, so we found your third mother. Her name is Small Young, and she was born in 1826 in Tennessee.
So I texted my mom about this. It's accurate.
Catherine, and she was married at age 19 to Samuel Hart Young. But she was no stranger to hardship. Her husband died at the beginning of the Civil War, 1861 in Mississippi. So she was a mother of 5 small children, ages 1 to 15. So she got them through that horrible time in her life. But she died just 5 years before the ratification of the amendment, so she was never able to vote. So the name Catherine is a name that you can take with you.
So when I vote, I should think of her.
Think of her. She never had the opportunity to.
I will.
Yeah, make it count.
That's right.
Yeah.
And my family?
Your family, so Joy, I know that you don't know a lot about your grandmother on your mother's side.
Well, because I know that she died in childbirth, was it?
She passed away when your mother was born. So we found out your mother was born in 1911, in November of 1911. Your grandmother, her name's Frances, and actually her name's Francesca. She went by Frances. She died in 1912, and on her death certificate it says that she died of acute nephritis, which is kidney disease, or sometimes called Bright's disease. And it's likely that she had another child that was probably stillborn that caused that death. It also shows 2 names on there that you don't have of your great-grandparents.
Right.
Anthony Zagori and Rosalie Tripodi. Yeah, Tripodi. Those are your great-grandparents. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you have these new names with you now that you can carry with you. Rose, your mother, and you'll vote. And then now Rosalie, which is a new name, who your mother could have been named for.
My mother's name is Rose Diane. Diane is from my father's side.
Okay.
I mean, with this information, I could become an Italian citizen, couldn't I?
There's definitely a road to citizenship.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind dual citizenship. Yeah, not a bad thing to have. Thanks to Mr. Elsie and our sponsor, Ancestry. To discover how your family was shaped by defining moments in suffrage history, visit www.ancestry.com/make-them-count to begin your search for free. Yeah. We want you to get started on your Ancestry journey. Some members are already into going home with an Ancestry DNA kit. We'll be right back.
Who are the women who fought for you? Who stood up? Who stood strong?
Who demanded to be seen, to be heard,
To be counted.
learning about their courage and grit inspires us to pass it on
To the women who are next. Find your family's connection to this moment in history at
The Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty takes up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Ashley Home Store's Best of the Best sale is Monday. It's your last chance to get our best sellers at our best prices. Or get 0% interest for 72 months. Sale is Monday. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I can still make my own insulin. And Trulicity activates my body to release it, like it's supposed to. Trulicity is for people with type 2 diabetes. It's not insulin. I take it once a week. It starts acting in my body from the first dose.
Trulicity isn't for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it, you and your family have medullary thyroid cancer, or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, or severe stomach pain. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, belly pain, and decreased appetite, which lead to dehydration.
A breaking new live 2-hour event from ABC News 2020 Command Center. Outbreak. What you need to know tonight.
Well, you know, any good time on The View should end with. Just said it's always a great thing. Really nice to have.
Thank you for having me.
We want you all to have the best weekend you can have and take a little time to enjoy The View and remember to wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Starting everybody some life for $100,000.
Hey.
$125,000.
$60,000.
$225,000. What wants to help you?
Thank you. How are you?
I got hurt in a car wreck, and I mean, one easy. 10 years wrong. And that's what one call means. You just hit, and we take care of the rest. Oh, that's all.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN.
The accident was not my fault.
When you're injured, you need help fast. Call George St. Injury Lawyers.
All night.
You need someone that's gonna fight for you. Call
Injury lawyers. All night.
Stock up for family get-togethers at IGA. For her name is T-Bone Steak Family Pack. $9 per pound. IGA ice cream, pork select variety, $99. IGA vegetable oil, gallon, select varieties, $4.99. IGA long grain rice 5-pound bag, 2 for $4. And sweet winter disc cantaloupes, 2 for $4. Find these and other great deals at your local KJ's Market and hometown crowd IGA. Homegrown, locally owned, IGA.
Time and temperature is brought to you by your Augusta 8.
Is it raining?
Well,
Wind?
currently on WJBF Live Micro 6 radar. We kick off to a Friday afternoon with a lot of sunshine and no rainfall across the viewing area. Good afternoon, and thanks for watching your forecast by 3 o'clock. More sunshine, temperatures at 65 degrees.
And right now it's news stuck at sea. An Evans couple quarantined out of fears of the coronavirus.
Here it's coming to
We'll hear from
Augusta.
them coming up in just a bit.
Plus, the president visiting the victims of those devastating Tennessee tornadoes. We'll take you there a little later.
I'm Jimmy Kelly live at the Italian-American Pasta Fest. Hey, this looks good. We'll tell you all about it as you're in
Where's that at?
now.
Downtown? Somewhere, I'm sure.
From television host, this is WJBF News Channel 6 in News.
They got a whole festival going on.
Want you to know what's a good get? All that pasta looks my. Good afternoon, Morrison.
And Barkley Bishop Basin. Yes.
And we do begin this hour with waiting on results as cases of the coronavirus continue to pump. And Evans cruise to Hawaii for their wedding anniversary is now stuck at sea near San Francisco, where the virus may have spread.
Teresa Duncan Johnson and her husband are being quarantined on the Grand
Papa, you
Princess.
got to call my whole name.
Passengers. News Channel 6 spoke with them. She says a helicopter took away 45 tests to be analyzed.
They took 100 test kits and tested. There was about 62 passengers on board who had been on a previous cruise. It was the one to Mexico, and they just stayed on it to go to Hawaii. So they had quarantined them yesterday. They did tests with them, and then there was some crew. I don't know how many. I heard about 24 total crew and other passengers who were having symptoms.
Well, the couple says restrictions have been put into place on that ship. Passengers can no longer serve themselves at the buffet.
They should never let that happen anyway. That's so disgusting.
Meanwhile, the number of confirmed cases of the virus
That's why I
has
don't
grown
eat
to
at
more than
buffet.
180, and the death toll now stands at 12.
President Trump will be heading to Atlanta to meet with the Centers for Disease Control officials at 3:30 today. Megan Trevizzi has more.
Let's go to Golden Corral. People serve their own food.
Signing the emergency funding bill to tackle the
Sounds so bougie,
COVID-19
but I
virus.
can't do it.
Airdrop testing kits to a cruise ship off the coast of San Francisco. Officials
They
expect
don't even
these
put the
testing
same
results
kind of
today.
energy into
for
A
that.
71-year-old man who had
As
been on
they
that
do.
same ship last month became the first person in California to die from COVID-19 after being exposed during the cruise. Around 3 dozen people on board reportedly showing symptoms. The ship not being allowed to dock until those test results come back. Passenger
Good.
Debbie Loftus quarantined in her cabin.
Ain't
Her
nothing you can
elderly
do to
parents
stop it.
in the next room,
It's coming,
not
it's
very
coming.
concerned about becoming infected.
We all think if we
It's coming, it's coming.
so if we were exposed to it, it would have happened already.
In Washington State, Seattle area district schools closed for 22,000 students.
It's
for
worse
2
than the
weeks.
flu, but it's as far as the symptoms, but it ain't,
Asking
it's the
questions
same
at the nursing
precaution.
home where most of the fatalities from the coronavirus
Nothing you
have
can do
occurred.
about it.
Families
They say that
frustrated by a
even
lack
the
of
wearing
answers,
masks,
calling
it's the
out
only
and
thing
spoke
masks
about Katie
do is keep the big
about her
particulates
mother,
from
who
coming
shares
out.
a room with one of
It's
the
not
patients
gonna,
who died. Have you ever
right,
been tested?
right.
And what do they say? She's not showing symptoms. She doesn't have a fever. She's not coughing.
And there's growing outrage in New Hampshire after an employee at Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center returned from Italy, was symptomatic, and was told to self-quarantine. He allegedly went partying instead, and now he and another person linked to him have tested positive for COVID-19. Megan Teresian, ABC.
Now they calling it COVID-19
Fort Gordon is working
instead
to
of
keep its
Corona.
soldiers and the community safe from COVID-19 as a precaution. Any soldier returning from Iran, Italy, South Korea,
Bird
or China
flu,
will
all
be
that
monitored
stuff.
before returning to the States. Once in the U.S., they will be self-quarantined and monitored for 14 days. There are no confirmed cases of the coronavirus at Fort Gordon.
One of the nation's top pediatricians coronavirus, Dr. Sally Goza, the president of the American Pediatrics, stopped by Television Park to talk to Brad Meads about protecting our kids from the coronavirus. She tells us the virus is a top priority for doctors all over the country, but that people should not panic. She also had some advice for parents.
Right now, we are saying if you're sick, don't send your children to school, stay home. If you think you've been exposed to the COVID-19, you need to call your doctor's office to find out what you should do. And if you're very, very ill and you need to go to the emergency room of your doctor's office, you need to call them and let them know you think you may have been exposed so that they can take precautions so that other people aren't by it. And so it's a very scary time, but I really want to say don't panic.
You can hear much more from Dr. Goza Monday at 12:30.
I'll let you enjoy picking that shit off your fingers later.
All right, time now is 12:05, and we are looking at a lot of sunshine. Jimmy Luke's got me over camera. This time produced.
You want to do part of
I see all crazy out and about across the viewing area. Right now across Georgia and South Carolina, temperatures holding around the lower 50s from Atlanta to Athens and 54 as well as Greenville. And then we have lower 60s.
Thank you, thank you.
Charleston at 61 and Savannah at 63. We're at 62 in Augusta and 65 degrees. And the wind's really beginning to pick up now out of north to 19 miles per hour in Atlanta and up to 18 miles per hour in Augusta. And we'll for the remainder of the temperature. It's by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Also mostly sunny and windy with those winds from northwest to 10 to 20 miles per hour. We do have a wind advisory and the lake wind advisory. The majority of the viewing tonight. We'll have a look at your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, John, thanks. Well, several arrests have been made in 2 elder abuse cases in Richmond County. Carmen Housing and Omar Sumter are accused of neglect of an elder or disabled adult. According to arrest warrants, they were caring for a woman on Scenic Drive. Police say the victim had to lay in a bed covered in feces and that the home had cockroaches in every room. In another case, Amelia Kelly and Joel Carpenter are facing similar charges. Police say they were caring for a woman on Watkins Street. The home was
Thank you, love. I appreciate you.
to include the victim's bed. The warrant also states the kitchen had pots full of mold and bugs in the food.
A Columbia County man is facing child pornography charges. 31-year-old Michael Gunn has been indicted by a federal grand jury in possession of child porn. According to testimony, an FBI investigation.
Yeah, straight back. Straight back.
Agents 2 gun. In his possession, they found child pornography.
President Donald Trump is making a stop in Nashville, Tennessee to survey the damage from Tuesday's devastating tornadoes. He has declared a major disaster. At least 24 people were killed when the storms hit EF4 and EF3 tornadoes destroyed multiple homes and buildings.